Hello everyone and welcome back to our senior special episode for CVTV. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Danny.
And I'm Parker. And we have an awesome show for you this week. To kick off today's show, we asked seniors where they'll be in 10 years.
In 10 years, I see myself being a successful businessman.
In 10 years, I see myself traveling a ton and working as an environmental scientist in our national parks.
In 10 years, I see myself going over the country on an international tour for production.
Hey, my name is Connor Nicholas, and in 10 years, I hope to use my engineering degree to make weapons for the government.
I see myself living somewhere nice, taking pictures and making a lot of money.
I want to be a businessman.
I see myself owning a small clothing company after graduating college.
In 10 years, I see myself being a wife with kids.
My name is Kyle Halloran, and where I see myself in 10 years is running my own business, pursuing my career in engineering, and make products as best as possible. New inventions and stuff like that.
Hopefully graduated from CSU, working as a biotech engineer somewhere.
I think I see myself probably just living independently or like away from family, if I'm honest.
In 10 years, I see myself working a full-time job with a nice car.
In 10 years, I hope to be changing tires for NASCAR and making good money.
Most likely I'll be graduated from college, probably starting a family, and just trying to live my best life.
And so now let's take a look at some seniors that are taking a non-traditional route after graduation.
I enlisted in the Navy. So I'm going to go Spec Corps, which is a special operations section of the Navy. So it's the people who jump out of helicopters and work with the Navy SEALs. So fun.
Go to the military and go through college with reserves in the military, and then do ROTC, do some more time in the military, and get a degree.
So typically, like you go to college, I'm going straight in. I'm not going to get my college degree within the first 4 years, so.
Honestly, just because it gets college paid for and gives me more experience and kind of a head start in life.
I like the adventure, I like the danger, I like the adrenaline rush, and I also think it's really fun to be able to perform at such a high capacity with other really important people, so yeah.
The reserves that are the officers that come into the school, the soldiers and all that, they kind of started talking to me, and I realized that it wasn't actually all that bad of an idea. Did some more research on it, figured out what I wanted to do.
I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to others. I would say only do it if you feel like you can function well under extreme stress and people screaming in your face. So.
May 5th is Cinco de Mayo. Drew and Blake are going to take a look on how SaberCats celebrate the history of the holiday.
Cinco de Mayo is a holiday that celebrates the victory of the Mexican military over Napoleon III at the Battle of Puebla. In 1861, France, England, and Spain invaded Mexico when it stopped paying its debts temporarily. By 1862, both Spain and England had withdrawn from the area. Still, France stayed with hopes of establishing a monarchy under Maximilian of Austria, who did become Emperor of Mexico 2 years later. On May 5th, Mestizo and Zapotec forces, which were outnumbered and poorly supplied, defeated French troops in Puebla, a city southeast of Mexico City. This victory became a symbol of Mexican resistance to foreign influence. In Mexico, Cinco de Mayo is primarily celebrated in the state of Puebla, with military parades, battle reenactments, and other festivities. In the rest of Mexico, however, the holiday is not widely celebrated. Here in the United States, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated with parades, Mexican folk dancing, and traditional foods in parts of the nation with large populations of Mexican Americans. A common misconception is that Cinco de Mayo commemorates the independence of Mexico, but this isn't true. Mexico's Independence Day was declared 50 years before Cinco de Mayo on September 16, 1810. Here at CV, Cinco de Mayo was celebrated by the Spanish Medical Club and Spanish Honor Society with Senora Ellis's homemade queso and chips during advisement.
And that's going to do it for our final show.
Thanks for watching over these past few years, folks.
If you like the show, please be sure to check out more on our website at stevie.studentmedia.com or on our Instagram at cvstudentmedia. Once again, I'm Parker.
I'm Vinny.
And I'm Danny, and good luck to you folks next year. We will have a show next week, but for us, that's it.